Hi guys, and welcome back to Momma Jess Knits. I'm Jess, coming to you from Virginia. Today is August the 30th, and it hit me today that I have not recorded a podcast for the month of August. It's been crazy. The kids went back to school, and it's just been crazy ever since. Anyway, this is episode 50. You can find me on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, all the stuff under Momma Jess Knits, and I'll have all that linked down below. I'm just gonna jump right in with finished objects because I have a lot to show you guys today and a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first finished object I have is I finished my 3 by the Sea Tea in Wonderland with a Stark Raven Mad mini, and I finished those socks. This sock blocker, sorry, couldn't think of the name of it, is like too small for these, but then the other ones I have are too big. So these are a little bit baggy on there, but they're done. Yay. I love this. I love the color. So pretty. And I think I'm going to possibly, I haven't fully decided, I'm thinking about doing a second pair and doing my grinning cat purplish pink as the cuffs, heels, and toes maybe. I haven't fully decided on that yet. Don't know where I'm going to put the finished stuff. Okay. Excuse my sniffing. I literally just sneezed right before I started this video. Allergies are crazy. Weather's not helping. It's been nice fall-like weather and then blazing hot this entire week. Like, I don't think that it got any, it's like mid to high 90s this whole week. Gross. I do not like heat like that. All right, the second socks that I finished my Yarny Mammoth first class, which I call my Michigan socks. Oh, and both of the, actually all of the socks that I'm showing that are finished are going in Christmas boxes. So I have 3 finished objects. I didn't tell you guys that when I started. Put that aside. I think it's really cool how on both pairs it did pulling like this for the gusset and on like this on the opposite side, and then pretty much almost once I got past the gusset, it went back to this like almost like self-striping type pattern. All right. Third finished object. I finished my Freckled Whimsy Spells and Things Sugar Quill colorway. And I wrote how many grams I have left over here because I'm going to try to squeak out another pair in this colorway. So, because I have 2 kids that like this colorway, so I'm going to try my best. I'm positive that if I use a contrasting cuff, heel, and toe, that I can squeak out another pair. Here's hoping. All right. Okay, half finished object time. I don't know where I'm putting these. Here we go. Okay, half finished object. I'm positive I showed these as a half finished object last time, and I still have not completed them. I'm so close to the heel on the second one though. I really wanted that to be like my third pair for this month, because the 3 that I just showed, only 2 of those I finished in August, the last 2. So these are, I knit 2 Purl 2 yarns, and it is the Study Tree. It's a Gilmore Girls themed sock or yarn. So, and this did the same kind of cool, like it's a big stripe of pink over here. I'm wondering if it's going to do it on the second one. And then like the yellow brown over here. And then here's the second one with my little reading owl from Lock and Lou. I think I'm only like, it looks like 13 rows away from the heel. I worked on it some today in the pickup line. Got a few rows in the pickup line. I don't get very many in because I get too distracted by other things. I'm listening to an audiobook and texting friends and stuff, and one of the cars that's beside me has some really loud children in it that really annoy me, but what can you do? I'm gonna rearrange here. All right. Oh, okay. Another half-finished object is, this is the Journey colorway. I don't currently have any of this in the shop. I need to get some in the shop, and I just haven't gotten around to dyeing it. With my little sheep charm by Twin Mountain Handcrafts, I believe. I hope I have that right. It'll be linked below. But this is from my local yarn shop. She had these during our yarn crawl. The background is a purple on it. I have since also had them make me some with a clear background with my sheep on it. And I anyone who pre-ordered, I just remembered I forgot to put one on a package yesterday. I'm so sorry to that person. Oops. I've been putting my free stitch marker on that skein of yarn, so I'm gonna have to make a note to make that up to her or him, I can't remember. But I do remember I sent out a skein of that yesterday, and it did not have that on there. And here's the start of the second one. All of my socks I knit on, I do Chalgoo, Magic Loop, size 1, which is, what, a 2.25? Maybe? Hold on and I'll tell you. Yeah, 2.25 millimeter? Yeah, millimeter. I do all of my socks on that except for, there's one friend who I do their socks on a larger size needle because they seem to fit better, or they fit perfectly on that size. The socks that I've knit for them in the past, I've been told they fit perfectly. So I just continue to do their socks on that needle. I was using that, and then I noticed that the socks that I had made for myself were kind of loose, and so I went down to a 1. I'm not going to show this other sock that's in this bag just because I don't think that I've done anything at all on it. Yeah. Oh, well, that's the first work in progress, right? No. Did I just? No. I'm losing my mind. My study tree socks are in a Ginger Snap Fibers bag. Can you see the sparkly on the snowflakes? I love it. The Journey socks are being held in another Ginger Snap Fibers. Just realized her tag's not on the outside of this. It's on the inside. The last, is that right? Yeah, the last half-finished object is, I just finished this one this morning, and I literally have like this much cast on the second one. So this sock is made out of my summer sock camp yarn from 2022. Yeah, 2022. And it was an exclusive for summer sock camp that year. But I finished one. And it's got my little lock and loose sock on it. And like I said, literally cast on and just barely started it. I think I have like maybe 3 rows done on it. So I will work on that some more later. Okay, so y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, because I know people are like, I don't know how you get so much work done on the socks, knitting, dyeing, all that kind of stuff. So my socks that I'm knitting for my family's box of socks, and my family members aren't getting like an entire box full of socks, let me just say that. But currently they will all, once I get this one finished, the second one to this one finished, they will all currently have at least 1 pair of socks. Some have 2, one has 3, so they're getting their socks. But what I've done is I sat down and I did a schedule, and so since there's 8 family members that I'm knitting for, not including myself, I've sat down, and Monday through Thursday I work on, like, say my husband and my oldest daughters one day, and then like my daughter and son-in-laws another, and then 2 more daughters another, and then a daughter and a son the next, or whatever. I break it down to where I'm only working on 2 people's socks for that day. And then on Fridays, typically on Fridays or Saturday, Saturday, or Sunday, I pick one of those days and I work on Christmas socks, like Christmas themed socks. And then I usually do that on Fridays. I didn't today because I wanted to finish the sock that's in my Ginger Snap Fibers bag that I just showed you. I really wanted to finish the sock this morning because I was like 6 rows from Kitchenering the toe. So I knocked that out. But typically that's what I do. On Fridays I work on the Christmas themed socks. And if I don't get to them Friday, it's either because I have now become addicted to cross stitch again, which I'll talk about that a little bit. Or I will work on my reading shawl, which I'll show you here shortly. So I have somewhat of a routine as to when I work on what. Although, like, so say I'm working on the 2 of the socks that day, and I'm getting ready to leave for pickup, and say that, like, getting ready to do a heel turn on one of them or something, you know, something along those lines. Typically what I try to do is grab one that, like, I'm just working on the leg, or I'm just working on the foot, and I don't have to concentrate on, like, decreases or ribbing or anything like that, you know, just something I can go round and round. So that's what I typically try to take with me for pickup lines or doctor's appointments and stuff like that. Let's see here. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention that it's 6 p.m. as I'm recording this. Let's see. Now I'm going to talk about my works in progress. And I have a lot of them. I'm not even showing you guys all of them, to be honest. In a bag that I made, I have some Little Foxes yarn. Oops. Yeah, the Long Walk Home. And I'm 10 rows away from the heel on this. My little Lock and Loo gnome. Thought that would be so cute on that sock. And I already have like 2 other yarns picked out, which, like, one's been caked up and one is still in the skein to cast on the second sock for this person. I also am trying hard to have 3 socks per person in my family on needles. So 2 like non-themed socks, and 1 Christmas wintry themed socks. I think almost all of them are pretty much shout Christmas, if I remember correctly. All right, there's that. And then in my Red's Lady Creates bag, look at the gnomies. Love it. I have some Knit Picks Felici in the, okay, hang on. I got it twisted around the other sock that's in here, which I'm not going to show because I haven't done any work on it. It is Vampire Vibes. Oops, get your fingers out of the way, Jessica. Vampire Vibes. And I am on the gusset of these with my little Lock and Loop. Once again, little coffee gnome holding a little cup of coffee. But yeah, I need to knock that gusset out. I think I'm actually 5 rows away from finishing the gusset, and then it'll be smooth sailing right onto the foot. That'll be a good car one once I get to that point. All right, where's that bag? Oh, right in front of my eyeballs. In a Barley Pearls bag. I get so many compliments on this bag. So many people love this bag. I love it too. I have this colorway. Is called the Ridge, and it is by me, and I do currently have a couple of skeins of this in my Etsy shop. I'm on the gusset of this. I thought I had finished the gusset on this. No, I still got a little ways. So there's that. I need to put another sock in here because that person got a finished pair of socks, so I need to cast on a second. Oh, good gracious. Second pair, which I think I already know which one I'm doing. I just gotta find where I put the yarn. I already have it caked up, so lovely. All right, next on my list is in another Ginger Snap Fibers bag. And this is a Freckled Whimsy. Because, you know, I finished one of my, spells and things. So I had to cast on another one. And this one is When Cars Fly. I just realized I wrote that down wrong. I thought it was Flying Car. Let me correct that real quick. So that whenever I put it down below, it'll be correct. Although you can't get any of this colorway, I don't believe. But maybe on a D-stash, maybe somebody's D-stashing it. You never know. Anyway, this one is just barely started. It's still on, gracious, still on the cuff. I think I'm about halfway done with the cuff. But I really like the colors in that. It's gonna be really pretty. I don't think I've seen this knit up yet. Maybe I have, but I don't remember. Anyway, and that's from, what month was that from? July 2023. No, yeah, 2023. I have told myself that I have to finish all the 2023 Harry Potter themed stuff, yarns, before I can start the 2023, 2024 themed ones. It's killing me. I think I have 2 or 3 more to do. I think. We'll see. All right. In a knitted soiree bag, I have one of my colorways called It's Fall Y'all, with my little fall leaf on there. I think I don't know if that's, this might be Pitter Patter Polymer. Can't remember for sure who made that charm, but it's Fall Y'all. And I think, I have not totally decided, but I think I'm going to use this brown for Heels and Toes. I need to start the heel. I'm ready to start the heel, but I haven't decided, so I just kind of have not yet. Or I might not. I might make these for myself and then do another pair and use the brown as heels, toes, and cuffs for a family member. We shall see. So there's that. And then I have no idea who made this bag. I got it in a swap, and I don't think there's a tag anywhere. Yeah, there's not a tag on the inside or outside that I can see. In this bag, I have one of my colorways called Fall Vibes, This will be going in my shop tomorrow. So will It's Fall, Y'all. And Oh My Gourd, I Love Fall, which... Oh My Gourd, I Love Fall knits up like... Oh, come on. Like this. These are one of my favorite pairs. Anyway, so... Oh! Guys, you probably saw it and screaming at me. Erin Lane made this bag. Okay. I got it in a swap, so that's all I can say about it. If you guys just heard that, that's because Bear's right outside my door. Scared me to death. I didn't know what that was. But he's getting up to go check out something else. Sorry, this was all wrapped around each other. So this colorway is Wine O'Clock. And then this one is Fall Vibes. Yay. So I'm pretty sure I might just do cuffs and toes in the Wine O'Clock, or I might just do all three. I haven't decided yet, but I have that in there. And then I also have, when I finish that, oh, where's the tag? Okay, well, this is, I'm pretty sure by Nomadic Yarns, and it's Molly Weasley. So I'm going to use the Wine O'Clock, because I have a full skein of it down in here. I'm going to use that to go with Molly Weasley. So I'm excited about that. I hope I find that tag. I could have sworn it was down in this bag. Oh well, I'll look for it later. I'll probably put it in the bag with other Harry Potter themed yarns by her. Next, my August mystery colorway, because it's August 30th. It's all been mailed out. I'm getting ready to mail out September's Barley Purl bag. I had to have this. I just saw it and fell in love with it, and since I love knitting socks, I had to. So August mystery yarn was called Beach Sunset, and it came with a aqua mini, and I've gotten that much done. That's what it looks like caked up. It's got some pinks and purples and yellows in it. So I need to get cracking on that. You know, totally changed subject, kind of. I have only knit one full pair of socks out of all. I'm on month 9 months. One, and that was January's. I have them all cast on except for, I think 2. Yeah, I think 2, maybe 3, definitely 2. So, and I wanted to make me socks out of each one of those. However, my September ones, I have a child that's already expressed how much she really loves them. So I guess she'll be getting that pair probably. Let's see. This is a Scrappy Threads. Yeah, the Scrappy Thread bag. I love this bag. And in here, I have two things, but I'm only showing you one for now. And when I get to the Christmas things, I'll show you those. If I don't pull it out of here with this. So this is Freckled Whimsy's Pisces. Sorry, my watch is dinging. Isn't that so pretty? I love that. It was part of her Zodiac collection. So, yeah. I love it. And I'm like 20 rows from the heel flap on that one. All right, get that back down in there so that I can put this up and then show you one more sock. And then I'm going to show you my reading shawl after that. So the next sock that I have in this bag, a Robin's Nest bag. Robin's with a Z, Nest bag. I love this bag too. There's yarn barf here, and I'm just gonna apologize now because I keep meaning to knit until it's gone and have not yet. So this is Simply Socks Quirky sock, and I've got the cuff done and like looks like maybe 2 or 3 rows, maybe one of the leg. So yeah, and then I gotta I need to get back to that so I can fix that. All right, so that's all of my regular socks that I have going, right? Yes, because I cannot show you September's mystery yarn yet because I'm mailing that out on Monday and I want everybody to get it before I show it. My reading shawl is coming along nicely. I'm getting ready to I think I need to switch. Yeah, I need to switch to the main colorway now. I just completed the last row. There we go. It is getting pretty decent size. So this is my color, Marvelous, held double. And then we have Heidi's Garden, held double. Then we have Snow-Covered Petals, held double. Heidi's Garden, held double. Scattered Petals, held double. And then we'll do another, so the next row will be Heidi's Garden, held double. And then after that, we're going to, oh, my little book charm by Hand Mountain Crafts. If that's not correct, I'll correct it below. And it's being held in a bag from, what is it? Knitting Unicorns in a Homespun House. It was one of their kits that I bought. And my extra yarn is being held in a Bags by Some Granny bag. Isn't that the cutest? So what I've done is I have taken the skeins and I've divided them in 2 and put them in a bag after I've used them, because I I think I talked about this last time. I am splitting. So the pattern was written for an advent calendar in a main color. So I am taking 6 contrasting skeins colors, dividing them into 2 50-gram skeins so that I can hold them double, and I'm going to repeat each stripe twice. So my next stripe is Wine O'Clock, and so I've got to split this one into 50 grams, and after I do the next stripe of Heidi's Garden, I'll be doing this stripe. So that's how that's coming along. And then the next 2 colors after Heidi's Garden are Heidi and Scattered Petals. But I think it goes, no, I mean not Scattered Petals, Dried Petals. I think it goes Dried Petals and then Heidi's Garden is the way I'm going to do it. I took a picture so I wouldn't forget the order I'm doing it in. It's a good thing too because I can't remember which order I put those 2 in. So that is all of the main projects I'm working on. I'm going to show you Christmas themed socks that I'm working on. And let me get all the bags over here. Why do I feel like I forgot somebody's? Oh, because they're in bags with the regular socks, that's why. Okay, so the Knitted Soiree and I did a Christmas in July collaboration, and this was one of her bags, and the yarn that I dyed up to match was Christmas time, and here is that yarn. There we go. And it came with a green mini, so I have started a sock in the green mini. So that's one Christmas themed sock that I have going. That colorway is by me. And then let's see, is it in this bag, which is a Still a Minutes bag. I have another one of my Christmas colorways called Merriment, and this one is ready for the, no it's not, it's almost ready for the heel flap. So that's Merriment. I don't have any of this in the shop right now. I don't have any of Christmas Time or the other collaboration yarn, Winter Knits. I don't have either one of those in the shop at the moment. I'm actually still dyeing those yarns, and hopefully we'll get all of those sent out early next week as well. So closer, maybe October, I might have those back in the shop. I haven't fully decided yet. So, and then in this bag, which is a Crafty Like a Monkey bag, I have started 2 socks. I have the cuff. Oh, come on. The cuff started on, well, the cuff has started on both of them. But this one's gonna have a cream colored cuff, toes, and heel. You know what I meant. Cuff, heel, toes, and cream. And then this is the main color, which is a Legacy Fiber Arts Free Frosty colorway. And I'm pretty sure that neither one of them watched my podcast, but this is for my daughter and her husband. So they'll have kind of matchy socks. So I need to get cracking. Get that snapped in there. And then, my back. I have these. This is a Freckled Whimsy Twinkling Tree Lights. So I think I'm on the leg of this one. Yeah, I'm just done like one row of the leg. And this is the little mini that came with that one. Twinkling Tree Lights. There we go. And then I have, in another Stolen Minutes bag, I have, this is a Nicole C. Mendez yarn. Christmas cookies. And I think I'm about halfway through the cuff, maybe. It's gonna be cute. And that's what that looks like. So and I cannot believe we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. And then back in my Robin's Nest bag, I have, I think this one's called Reindeer Games by Freckled Whimsy. Yeah, Reindeer Games, Freckled Whimsy. And this one I'm on the leg. It's caught up underneath there. I'm on the leg. I am loving that. And one more. Is that right? Yeah, one more Christmas sock. And I think this is probably no, I was gonna say this is the one that's furthest along, but it's not. So this is also by Legacy Fiber Arts. And this one is Jingle Bells. And that's what this looks like this. And that is being housed in a knitted soiree bag. So this was another one of our Christmas in July bags. This was last year's. So yeah, so that's all of my current whips, I guess you could say. I mean, there's a couple others that I work on here and there, but I did not bring them to show. So the other things that I brought to show are things that I'm going to be working on. And so of course I'm going to continue to knit socks for my family and my mystery club yarns. And then Robin from Robin's Nest and I did a collaboration, and oh yeah, I'm also planning on casting on my Winter Knits, which was the collaboration I did with Knitted Soiree. I'm gonna get that cast on. Got a needle in here. It's red. I just need to start it. Yeah. I need to. So the first okay. The first bag from Robin's Nest. I mean, it wasn't the first. She did them both at the same time. But this is her Harvest Haunts bag. And it came with my yarn, Harvest Haunts. And it came with a mini of Lucky Penny. So that was one of the bag and yarn collab. And then the second one is called Whimsical Witches. Super cute bag. I love it. The second she sent me a picture of this bag, I knew exactly how I was doing the yarn. And that is when Whimsical Witches. I swear I can talk, you guys. Whimsical Witches. And it came with I have mine in the little floral things, especially the mini, because yeah. So there we go. So I need to get those started. I'm behind on starting stuff, can you tell? So those two winter knits and my September mystery yarn, which I'm not going to show you. Oh, excuse me. Not going to show you that today. Those are some of the things that I need to start. The other one I'm going to start is in my Knitted Soiree chicken basket. How adorable is that? So, oh, I got snacks in there. Because sorry, I was just like, oh, hey, what is that noise? Snacks. So because it's a chicken basket, I had to put a chicken themed yarn in it, right? So this is from Legacy Fiber Arts. And it is this is their Ruthie colorway, which is part of their chicken collection. I think I saw some of this yarn in their shop yesterday or the day before. So if you like it, you might want to go snag you a skein. I think there were 3 different colorways, and I got all 3. I know it was Ruthie, Golden Girls, or Golden Girls. Oh, I can't remember the last one. All gorgeous. So this is Ruthie, and this is the mini that came with it. Is that not gorgeous? This is not as golden as it's showing. Yeah, this isn't really gold. It's like it's a light brown. It's like one of the light browns that's in the speckles. But it's gonna be gorgeous, and it's gonna be on my needles soon. And I'm gonna keep it in my chicken basket. The other thing that I want to talk about is I am planning on dyeing up a Gilmore Girls themed colorway. something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and so yeah, I'm gonna probably won't get around to dyeing that up until next week. Maybe it might be the week after that. Because I want to dye some more of my fall colorways. I've got a trunk show coming up mid-ish September, so I'm trying to get some yarns dyed up for that. As also, I am going to open up my pre-orders for October's yarn, mystery yarn, tomorrow. I'm gonna list 3 of my fall colorways tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a busy weekend. So that's all my knitting that I've been doing. I haven't done any crocheting lately. I mean, I did a couple weeks ago. I worked on some of my blankets, which that reminds me, I still need to do like a scrappy blanket update. Because I have been working on those here and there. I was saving, like doing them only on Sundays. And then I got back into cross stitching. Kay Litton, I blame you. And Chelsea and Sue from Legacy, I blame the 2 of you. Blaming it all on you guys. And I know Chelsea fully takes the blame. It's fine. But I have really gotten back into it. I discovered floss tube. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I do pretty good watching the people that I have started watching. But there have been 2 times now where I have literally paused their video, written down the name of the cross stitch pattern that they showed, and hunted it down and ordered it. So I currently have 5 cross stitch projects going. If you guys are interested in seeing my cross stitch as well as knitting, I mean, obviously I don't have as much of the cross stitch to show as I do the knitting, because one of the projects that I'm doing is a full coverage and it is gonna be massive. But if you're interested in seeing some of my cross stitch, I might next time try to show those. Like I said, there's only 5 that I have going right now. One is it's a really small one, and I am trying to, it's called like a monthly cottage, and I'm trying to do one of those for each month so that I can finish that and frame it and hang it up for that month. Sorry, one of my daughters came in and just reminded me that I need to take her to the football game that's tonight. So I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Let me know about the cross stitch stuff. Reading, I just finished a really good book called The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, I believe is her name. I'll definitely put it down below. And I'm currently about halfway through The Midnight Feast, that's also by her. A friend recommended those and They're great. Excuse me. I think that's all. I can't remember what book I finished before that. It was good, but I can't remember the exact title of it, and I definitely can't remember who it was by. Anyway, so I'm gonna jump off here because, like I said, I gotta take one of my kids to the first football game of the high school season tonight. So I am going to jump off here, and I will chat with you guys later, and happy crafting, guys. Bye.